Deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Yelich, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion, step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 26 for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Santana moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Travis Shaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Santana brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Domingo Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in now, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the fouled away. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Bauer's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Villar, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
In the air, down the line and left. Brantley on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Naquin moves over. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Riding in once again, Lorenzo Kane. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under at Chisenhall. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Second baseman, number 20.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Line toward right center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Kipnis rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. The tag, and he is out at second. Throw won't get him. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an interleague game.
Here's Michael Brantley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Domingo Santana fouled off. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 5 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Miller Park. It's the Indians 5 and the Brewers 1. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kipnis has a play, makes the play, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 52.
Eric Thames will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time, as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Thames leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 5-1. Brandon Woodruff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Bauer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Trevor Bauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And, oh, this is right past him at first and down the right field line.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Dan, that hit right there extended his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hit hard to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. VR takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians, and the Brewers won. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Lifted the other way to left center. Arcia is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Bauer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is after it, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Barehanded on the hop in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're on top 7-1. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The pitcher, number 53.
Jesus Aguilar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Aguilar.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 7-1. Boone Logan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Logan.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder.
In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Yelich is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're on top 7-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 44, Nick Gooding.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bottom of the ninth, left fielder, Christian.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Bases are empty here with two men out. The Brewers down to their final strike. That misses 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing two fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer earns his sixth winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 19 hits. 1 error.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Indians look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Michael Brantley, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Corey Kluber is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain. Hey fans, a reminder that full and partial season packages are still available to see your Milwaukee Brewers in action this season. For more information, stop by the Philip Mark box office today.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
In is Christian Yelich. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right side. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Ryan.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. One and 2. Kluber comes into today's second in the American League and All-Star voting among starters, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Santana sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And 2 to Travis Shaw.
Here it comes, 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Kluber sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. One of the landmarks here in Milwaukee, the North Point Water Tower. Welcome back to Miller Park. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. But they're up 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Villar playing here in his age 26 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Chase Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Kluber's ready. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia gloves it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Indians fail to score, but they're on top 1-0. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to short. Lindor has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. swinging bunt up the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance, Travis Shaw, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Kluber pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Domingo Santana, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now to the plate, Manny Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pena at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Villar in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, short pitcher, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is knocked down over there. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Grounder down the line at third. Kane stands at first with 1 out. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 3-run homer here for Ryan Braun. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now, Domingo Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Kluber pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Back here at Miller Park, first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Yelich. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jacob Barnes will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Bradley Zimmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Bradley Zimmer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Dan Otero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dan Otero.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Orlando Arcia.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kipnis moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Otero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter,
Eric Thames will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers, as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Indians 1. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Line drive to center field. Kane is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Rajay Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. To short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chase Anderson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Corey Kluber racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Josh Hader hammers down to save his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chase Anderson. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. He falls to 7-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.